passion. I think if you don't love what you're doing, and if you're not passionate you will not achieve greatness, because I don't believe that the job is not about having an idea. I think everybody has an idea. It's about the will and the passion to fight for it, to make it happen. And if you're not passionate enough, I think you will have a problem. Talent is important, but I think passion is more important. Now, I had a speech with the Young Conversations where I said everybody's talking about what will change, nobody's talking about what will never change. I think we are focusing too much on all the changes which are happening around us, which are important, but I think we should also not forget about the core essence of this industry, which will never change. And we should stick to that, because that is our strength. That is something that nobody can replicate, no technology company can replicate, and we cannot transform ourselves to be a technology company. There's only one Google, and there's nobody better than Google in what they are doing. And there are advertising agencies, and there are nobody else than advertising agencies to be good in what they are doing. But I think we are losing a little bit the sight of what is our core strength, which is solving business problems by using the state-of-the-art tools that we have based on technology and all the other stuff. And that we are losing sight of that. So that's what I would say. I think they are lost a little bit, to be honest. The mood in the room was, there are a group of young people who are at the beginning of the journey towards in the advertising industry, and they don't have the orientation, they don't have any kind of context of what they should do and how they should do it. I am not talking about the craftsmanship stuff and the basics. I think that is something that they can learn, but at the higher values of what is the purpose of this industry? What is being in industry? Which kind of responsibility do I have? How can I evolve as a human being into it? I think that is the stuff that they are not sure about. And I think it's a tough time for them, because as you said, the world is changing in such a fast rate that it's tough for us to catch up. And if you are now starting in advertising, it's a completely different world than it was 20 years ago. So it makes it tougher for them. I don't think that you can predict the future, but you can actually look at the stuff that is happening now and try to actually paint a picture of what will be in 10 to 15 years. I think what will happen is we will live in a world where everything will be connected. There will be no difference between online and offline anymore. And that, as a consequence, means that for the first time in the history of human beings, you will know everything in real time. That means, again, you will not search for information. The information will search you. That would be bad news for Google if they are not reinventing themselves. And I think that will change the way that companies are acting, the way companies developing products, companies distributing products, companies communicating with people. It will change a lot of stuff. I think that will happen for sure. And that will change massively everything that we know how it works. It will be the next industrial revolution. I believe it will happen. But it's a huge chance, because technology will not, I would say, technology is a great thing, but you should not confuse it with humanity, you should not confuse it with insights, and you should not confuse it with originality. So an algorithm will never produce magic. I think still you need the creative talent to create the magic, so it will always stay there, but you have to adapt to the changes of the world. I think that will change. I will be older. I hope I will be happy. I will not work anymore in advertising in 20 years from now. I think so, yeah, for sure. No, I think the big difference is that almost all the other award shows are getting so big and so professional and losing so much the connection to the real soul of our business, which is creativity. And London International is still trying to keep the soul in motion. That's what I like. It's not too big, it's not too small. You're growing, but you're growing in a nice way. That's what I like. I see a lot of friends here every year. And the atmosphere is great. Spending some time in Vegas beside the judging is fun. So no, the whole package is right.